test. That's how you know we are in retrograde. There's going to be a lot of shift, a lot of transformation, a lot of, you know, different levels of balance. So, regardless of this, terrific, you know, confirmation, retrograde, it's all a test. Remember, it's just a test. The first card we have is the legal compass. Align your action with ethical and legal standards. Ensure that you are informed about relevant rules and regulations in your decision. Integrity and legality should guide your conduct. So someone could be investigating, working on something, working alone, doing something alone, investigating something alone, or investigating someone alone. Next card we have is the witness's perspective. Consider different perspectives when evaluating a situation. Understand the viewpoint of others involved and how they contribute to the overall picture. Diverse perspectives provide a fuller understanding. Last but least, we have the transparent truth. So something about being transparent or transparent. I'm going to say transparent. I'm about to say apparent. Transparency. I also heard trespassing, but let's move forward. Strive for transparency in your action and communication. Ensure that your intentions and motive are clear to others. Openness fosters trust and avoid misunderstandings. Now, something about seeing through, the fact, the information, seeing beyond that. Beyond the entity. So, insects, bugs, those are signs of entities, monster spirits, it's all over. Now, last but least, at the very bottom we have the witnesses. Something about witness or witnessing something. So we have the silent witness. So this is someone or entity or whoever this is. This is someone that rather for you to be silent, not happening. Moving on, it says listen more than you speak. Observe or observing others' action and words can provide valuable insight. Trust what you see, hear, and use it to piece together a clearer picture or the bigger picture. And this is someone that is overlooking the bigger picture, or someone being a puppet master for someone. I don't know, I heard Toy Story. That just picture in my head, Toy Story. What we have here? Yeah, we have the investigator's path. Approach your challenges with a detective mindset. Break down complex situations into smaller parts and methodically analyze each element: air, water, fire, earth. Stay focused on uncovering the core issue. Because they thought they were going to have this. That was their plan. The unveiling light, or something about taking the veil off. Let light shed on hidden aspect of your situation. Seek clarity. Through exploration and inquiry, elimination of obstacle areas will lead to better understanding and resolution. or, resolving something, or something can be resolved or sought after. So, this was the retrograde that someone thought that they had someone stopped, you know, retrograde that at this time. But before I get a little deep, I want to see what the real intentions are. Love triangle. So this is an individual. This could be anyone. Man, woman, same-sex couple, whatever. This is someone that wants you to be a part of their love triangle. Or someone can have like a lot of choices, multiple lovers, multiple options. This is the type of energy that wants you in their love triangle. Or, their love cycle. So we have love triangle. Moving at the bottom. Yeah, this is someone that is being nosy, trying to get the inside scoop, all up in your business, all up in your space. Like I said, if someone had something going on with themselves, with their life, they wouldn't be all up in someone's space, all up in their business, all up in their, sanctuary, their peace, their mental, space. Yeah, they're stalking, watching, obsessively watching, obsessively, peeking, because they have love on the brain. They're dreaming, fantasizing, feeling nostalgic about something while you're just unbothered by them, being a happiness hater and being a divination abuser. And this is how they are reflecting. They're going to reflect on their actions by being haunted. Or something significant about Halloween. Or something could have happened around Halloween. Or someone could be born on Halloween. Either way. Yeah, them trying to force their way in to get what they want, still not working. Them thinking that they can bully someone, or stop someone, or silence someone into, submission, or into, them thinking that you're gonna, cooperate with them. No, not happening. Yeah, this thief is gonna be exposed because they see you rising. If they see you in the spotlight, they just don't want you to be in the spotlight. Clearly, because they wouldn't be a happiness hater. And this is how you become more unbothered by their actions, by their interaction. It just shows that jealousy runs deep within them. Yeah, so them stalking, watching, trying to get a closer look, trying to get the inside scoop, it's only going to stop them from progressing. Moving on, so them thinking that they can pick you and their love triangle is the only way. It's the reason why they're not moving with their life. They're not moving on. With their own progression, their own dedication. So, if anything, you get the last laugh. I want to see what their real intention, but before I get into that, this is someone that thought they had someone got and intimidated, and they thought they were gonna stop someone. Okay, or keep someone quiet. Not happening. Yeah, death. Something is ending. Something is transforming. Something is a rebirth. But someone could be witnessing, oh my God, an ending or a rebirth or a transformation, a heavy transformation. Scorpio energy, or something significant about a death. This could be like a couple of three. I don't know how a poly relationship. A couple of three, or maybe more, that sees something ending, or something about a death. This could be about a death, or this could be about something that is ending, something that is transforming, something that is just a huge rebirth. Either way. Moving on, yeah, travel. Yeah, this is someone that's traveling towards you, or something that is at the end, doing something to someone, traveling near them to end them, or to destroy them, or to attack them, or to send death their way. And that's what's transparent. That's what they don't see. The real transformation is them thinking that they can silence someone, in someone, or they fit their motive all along, because they are a happiness hater. Or they just see you rising, regardless of how they perceive it. I say how they perceive it, they're still not getting what they want. So if they fit their motive, they fit their intent to travel towards you and to end you. Why? Who knows? Could be that you are transforming. Something about a hotel or motel, and they try to do this while you are out or traveling or, you know, or on vacation. Or this could be something about traveling towards a hotel to end something or to end someone at a hotel or a motel. And this is what they try. It could be like multiple lovers, multiple people involved. Yeah, they had a meeting about this. They picked their plan, they picked their intent to do so. Or something significant about the number 9. Or maybe this could have been 10 individuals that's involved. We have travel, that's 4, and it's just 6. So 10. Something significant about math. So something is adding up. Something's going to be added up. So we have someone could be traveling on the beach. Yeah, that's 11. So this could be like a group effort. A meeting, a setup, a trap. Or this transformation had to be seen or shown in order for something to end. In order for a destructive, behavior or action or interaction to be, you know, done with. So regardless of the attack, regardless of the transformation, regardless of anything that's supposed to end, supposed to, make you feel timid, but not, that's how you know you have, transformed. Because if they wanted you to be on their level so bad, you would stoop to their level if you wanted to. When you choose not to, when you choose to have self-control, when you choose to have common sense, that's when there's other options, there's other ways of doing things. Especially when your life and well-being is on the line. The only way to do something, to fight for something, or even for yourself. So regardless of what it is or who this is, they got the right one. And this is not about being scared or being smart. This is all about having so much self-control to the point that what is the point of reacting when you can just save your energy? And that's what some people don't get. And this is why some people have a lot of wrinkles on their faces. And they be looking older than they look. Why? Because they're always stressing, they're always yelling, they're always screaming, they're always bickering. You know? And they wonder why their face is not youthful. I mean, not to say their face is not going to change. What I'm saying is, all of that yelling, bickering, going back and forth, that causes wrinkles in your face. And you don't want that, if you know what I mean. So, it's best to tame that self-control, that anger, and not let it get to you, not let it go in another direction. Yeah, something about a tunnel vision, or someone had a vision about this while they're at a hotel or a motel, or someone could have experienced this once, or maybe twice, or many times on their path, or when they were traveling on their journey. Something surrounding a neighborhood, something that is done on the inside, or an inside job. Someone is doing something out of ego, or they could have done this out of ego to cover something up, or to keep something covered, or silence someone. Yeah, because the plots, the schemes, not gonna work, or the intimidation tactic, it's not gonna work. That only works on people who are just like them. Until someone with actual real strength, real self-control, less reaction comes along, and show them what real power is, what real strength is, what real transformation is, and they don't realize it. Moving on. This could be someone's spouse or partner, lover in crime, partner in crime. You'd be surprised why they put you in the love triangle in the first place, or why they wanted you to be in their love triangle. Yeah, so that you can join the, cult. And then once that happens, they will do everything in their power to unalive you. They'll try to get rid of you. Confirmation. And this could be someone's spouse, lover, or partner in crime that's a part of something that's just too risky, or they know the risk of being into, a group or coven or whatever the fuck this is, that's causing, I don't know how it causing many deaths, many endings. But regardless of that, it's all about risking yourself to save others. And that takes strength, that takes everything that you got, to train yourself in order to save yourself and protect your mental health regardless. So, someone saw the vision, or they predicted the vision, or sometimes something about a tunnel, underground tunnel, something that is built underground. I don't know, I heard shovel underground. Buried underground. Something that's just buried underneath or beneath something or beneath the surface. But I want to see what their intentions are. You just never know. And all of this because you don't want to be a part of their love triangle. Or poly relationship or monogamous, whatever the fact this couple is. You don't have to be a couple. This could be two lovers, two same-sex lovers. Doesn't matter, man or woman. What they have planned, what they try to do, it only ruins their own transformation. Yeah, and that shit is not entertaining at all. When reality hits, it's not entertaining at all. It's not. And this is why they found your life amusing and your stories comical. It's like showing, those who have not experienced what you have experienced and just bypassing it. That's all it is. I mean, some people don't realize that you have went through that, ending in the beginning of the lifetime. They don't realize how much you have transformed from that by balancing your own energy, by balancing your own emotions. They don't understand that. Those who have went through this, those who have, experienced this, knows. It's all about feeling neutral. If you're not feeling neutral, then you have not transformed. It's basically allowing others, showing others what you have experienced so that they can see and they can make the right choice. So, and this is why they find your life comical. Or something, I'm about to say something significant here. Don't want me to say that. I'm about to say something that's supposed to say, don't say it. Something on mine, say something, don't say it. But let's move on. So, we have empathy. So, something about showing empathy, or someone could be like an empath or a retired empath. And she's someone that wants you to show empathy for them because they try to end you or destroy you. Yeah, it says, I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. No, they need to understand themselves and why they try to end something or end you. Maybe they don't want to understand that. Maybe they just wanted to do it because they just found your life comical. Or they just saw your life transforming. Whatever it is, they want you to have compassion, sympathy, empathy for their. Not happening. Not when they try to end you. Not happening. And this is what I mean by fighting for your life, fighting for your well-being. Like, you don't always have to react or respond to their level. It shows that you have that much self-control over yourself, and they don't have that much self-control over their anger. It's the difference. Yeah, like I said, them trying to sabotage you only sabotage their own growth. Only sabotage their own well-being. It says, I'm deliberately working to undermine your effort. Yeah, this is what they do when they want to travel towards you, when they want to end something or stop something or block something, and it still didn't work. Because it's all about taming yourself. So, them thinking that they are sabotaging some shit is the reason why, you know, you have decided your own destiny. So, they can pick, they can, bully, they can, push, shovel, they can hit you upside the head, they can do anything, right? But they're gonna realize when that time comes, when that shift turns around, they're gonna feel it. They're gonna experience it. Or someone else is gonna do it to them, but worse. Or it already has been done to them worse. And now they're just projecting how it made them feel. And the only thing that they should be projecting on is themselves. They should be redirecting their anger to the person that hurted them from the start. So how they feel about themselves has nothing to do with you and why you are transforming and why you are changing. They can continue to beat themselves up more and more and more till they realize it's them destroying their own life, their own transformation, their own common sense. Last but least, we have unsolicited advice. It says, I'm straight on my best. I hate to say I told you so. So this is obviously overlooking or seeing beyond the red flags, you know? There's something significant about a hotel or motel, something surrounding a hotel or a motel. Something about a meeting at a hotel or a motel. Something about computers, information. What is this meeting about? A date? Yeah, something about a date gone wrong. Something about meeting a date or meeting up at a hotel. It says, I love to get together sometime and learn more about you. So this could be someone's meeting, someone's planning a date. I don't know what her blind date. I also heard blind date, but let's move on. Yeah, tribe. It says, we seem very aligned in a lot of ways. You're my kind of people. Something about the soul tribe, soul family. So this is someone that tries to block or stop a soul tribe or a soul family from coming together because they are unhappy with themselves. And this is someone that tries to end a tribe. And this could be a tribe of individuals, a tribe of idiots that try to stop someone. It could be at least 50 against one person, or multiple against one person, and you're still standing. So, what that tells you about them. That's how you know they're not ready for a transformation. And there's no picture fake and there's none of that. So, them thinking that they are ahead is only stealing their own feet. And it's not about being ahead or being 10 steps ahead or 40 steps ahead. It's all about knowing why they want to sabotage, why they want to block, why they want to end something or end your life or destroy because they see you winning or they see you just being happy regardless of them. Or they just see you being happy, without them being, you know, in your life. Confirmation, and that's what it is. That's all it is. So someone could be receiving great news. So regardless of all of this, sabotaging, trying to end some shit, yeah, they try to stop you from receiving great news, amazing news. And this is someone that doesn't like to see a tribe coming together. Joining together, reuniting together. So regardless of their little attack, it's only transforming you to become more stronger than them. So the more they attack, the more they're just gonna watch you be blessed or receive more blessing. And that's what they don't understand. It's like God allowed that transformation to happen in order for you to transform to the next level. But some people don't get it. They don't know what it's like to control your anger. Yeah, competition with reality. And that's what they have a problem with. Their own reality. Their own subconscious 26. Because someone already have found the light within. They saw the light. So, this is someone that is being confronted with reality. While you may think this shit is entertainment, but the reality of it, the other side of this entertainment that some of these individuals want, crave, action for, it's a lot of tests that comes with it. It's a lot of, steps that comes with it. And this is why they're being confronted with reality. So it's a mix of entertainment and reality. That's all it is. It's like this. When someone wants to humiliate you, or when someone wants to shame you, they don't realize that you have already crossed that level. You're already on the next level. So them thinking that they are shaming you, humiliating you, bullying you, that's just all part of an act. However, that's just a ritual for them to go to the next level, but they don't realize you're already there. Those who are not there, the joke is on them because they're still not changing. They're still not, they're not even working on themselves. But the fact that they are being confronted with reality shows. So, whoever the fuck this tribe is, whoever the fuck they think this shit is a tribe, no. No, 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 no. Not when you're trying to sabotage someone or block someone. That's not a tribe. That's not a tribe of reuniting with others or regrouping with others just so that you can attack someone. That's not a tribe. And this is why they are living consciously. And that's justice, that's balance. 28. Something about being 2 steps ahead of someone. Something significant about partnerships or partnering up with someone. I also heard someone subconscious, is eating them alive. And they're going to. As someone being faced with the truth. And this is someone that is watching someone, shine their light. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see what they're living consciously about. Yeah, self-transcendent. Self-mastery. Yeah, something about being 2 steps ahead or 4 steps ahead. 30. The only number we're missing is 29, so we just never know. Maybe 27. Could be significant. So we have 26, 28, and 30. Something about transcend. Liberation, freedom. Someone has the freedom to do something. The freedom to overpower something. Yeah. This is someone that is literally, introspecting themselves, evaluating themselves, looking deep within themselves, 23, because of a date or a meeting or a strategy or a plan that was, you know, held. But regardless of this meeting or this plan, yeah, someone is definitely re-evaluating themselves, whether reflecting on something. Wisdom, 43. And this could be a tribe of individuals that is gaining a lot of insight and awareness about something or about themselves, or they are reflecting on themselves, whether this is soul family or soul tribe. So, regardless of the, other unstable idiots that have to group up with others rather than the ones that are, gaining insight about something. Two different levels of transformation. The other one, the other tribe, this could be like an old soul family or old, soul tribe that is attacking you. This could be like individuals from the past that are still, you know, attacking, right? Meanwhile, you have met a new soul tribe, a new soul family that is elevating you, you know? So, regardless of who is attacking, you just know that you know who is doing it and why they're doing it. It could be because of your freedom. Maybe they want the freedom. Maybe they want the love. Maybe they want the, the real deep connection. And this is why they attack. They don't realize that connection is still there. That soul tribe is still there. That support is still there. And someone can have like a great support system. Regardless of who this tribe is or which tribe is attacking. Because obviously you must be doing something amazing if they are trying this hard to stop your great news. Trying so hard to stop it, block it. Because you know something that they don't, or they can't see, or they can't stand. And this is why they attack. You know? And I believe it's something way deeper than the truth. It's like winning at something, not even winning at something. It's all about winning at something that, not that you're good at. It's like winning at something that they want or that they can't, have for themselves or get for themselves. It's not that they can't get it or do it. It's just the fact that they are watching you get it when they can just follow their own path, walk their own path. Instead of watching you, instead of studying you, instead of, trying to get the inside scoop of how you're doing it and why you're doing it, they should be following their own, subconscious mind, their own fucking common sense, if you know what I mean. But some people, they don't want to, follow their own mind. Some people, they just don't want to think for themselves or rely, on their own intellect. Some of these, it takes a lot of discipline, skill, dedication to not fuck someone up, not to destroy someone, not to stoop to their level. It takes a lot of discipline. something that some people don't know what that is because they don't have it in their life. Hold on. Moving on. Positive thoughts only. Yeah, your gift is them. Five outside that. Positive thoughts only. And this is why. Male lovers and his friends to watch you. Man and woman lying. They could be lying about something. Or they're just lying. Making up lies, making up stories as always. Yeah, because they feel your gift or they feel your ability to expose their lies. Yeah. Them trying to shut your life off is the only reason why there's like just being, you know, off. Because they're still in that darkness. Yeah. Because your family members in on a flower setup. Like I said, regardless of the lies, the misdirected, you know, lunatic, um, it shows why they're lying. It shows why they plan this meeting, why they plan this setup. And they expect you to fall for their lies. They expect you to have this puppy dog eye and not see what they're doing and why they're doing it. We see you. We know it was you from the start. Maybe before you even did it. We just acted dumbfounded. So that we know. So that we know that our, instinct is not lying. Yeah, hit women fall in love. Yeah, the person that they hire or sent towards you, it's gonna turn it back. It's gonna turn back around. And that individual, that hit man or that hit woman, that fell in love, yeah, they're gonna get it too. So it's only in a matter of truth on why they did it. So they did all of this just for them to fall in love more and more. Because of your gifts for them. So if something is hanging over this individual's head, I said, oh, hang over. Yeah, talking shit. So they could be lying and talking shit at the same time because they know the truth hurts. But the truth is biting them in the ass. So regardless of this plan, this meeting, this setup, this trap that they set for you, is the reason why their life is not moving forward. It's the reason why, they can't transform. It's the reason why they have nothing good going on because if they would have followed their own intuition, their own mind, they up all along, they expect you to just fall back and stay quiet. And this what leads you to join something that they wouldn't even expect for you to be in. So all of this, and you're wondering why the collective, why, the soul tribe is finding, real connection, soul connection. You're learning why the collective, the one that's learning, the one that's healing. You're wondering why they have found connections elsewhere, new love elsewhere. a new soul tribe, a new soul, you know, I'm about to say a new soul sibling or a new soul, spouse or partner or lover, either way, or a new soul friend. You know what I mean? On a soul level. We have two or more males stalking you, so all of this, all of them, or all of this watching and stalking you, but they can just get their own life together. They're so focused and adamant on you, they need to be focused on their own life. So that means you must be doing something amazing if they're still focusing on you. If they're still worrying about what you're doing, how you're doing things, how you're moving things around, how you're shifting things around, how you're changing shit around. If something's speeding up, yeah, because you know how much of a backstabber they are. It don't matter how much or how many times they backstab you. Just know that they want the real connection. Just know that they want the real love. They want the support. They want a support system that you already have. That you already, gained when you were on your own journey, when you walked your own path. And that's what they don't understand. They don't understand that you have met individuals already that's on your level. That's already with you. Or they already see you. It's a difference. Them still spying or, watching, because they love the thing that you do, because they are inspired by your work. That's the reason why you're all up in your space. Yeah, sometimes something about an organization, a clown ass organization. Let's move forward. We have government employee. This is someone that doesn't like condoms. Okay, let's move forward. We're not gonna get too much. We're not gonna get too deep in that. Let's move on. Yeah, this is two lovers that are plotting, scheming. As usual. Or this could be two co-workers. Someone that you know, them and their lover, plotting. Someone that you were once with, dated. Someone that you were once married to, or in a relationship with. They could be plotting with their lover, or scheming with their lover. This could be a family member of yours and their lover. They could be plotting, scheming, talking shit. But they're the one that doesn't like condoms. Okay, they could be lying. Or this could be someone that you know and their lover. They could have sent someone on your path to stop you or to sabotage you or to block you. Or to plot on you or to do something to you or to end you. Because they're a happiness hater. People who are unhappy with themselves attack. That's all. People who are unhappy with themselves attack. We have helicopter, aircraft, air base. Oh, no, did I have air base? I'm just thinking about air base. I'm about to say airborne, but let's move on. Positive thoughts on. You see how I just shifted that mindset? Man, I went from helicopter, air base, airborne. Then it went from positive thoughts on. Then it says love yourself. Yeah, one more. Yeah, this person or this individual, they could be tape recording your convos. It's something about finding, I know her also finding microchips or computer chips. I also heard that. Are someone good at that? Someone good at working with computers? Is they good with technology? Yeah, they have Pisces. You could be a Pisces, you could be dealing with the Pisces. And someone can have Pisces Venus on their chart. Something can be seen on TikTok. Sometimes people on TikTok, they have Pisces. So, if this is your story, then this is you. If it's not, moving on. So, this is all about, you know, loving yourself, choosing yourself regardless of, this attack. Regardless of who this is that tried to sabotage your self-love. They don't know how to love themselves. Let's talk to them. Go find something innovative, or go find some dedication. Go find something that's open your mind. They don't want to do that. All they good at is attacking. All they good at is doing this. They have nothing good going on for themselves. Like literally, like no accomplishment. Like regardless of, no, I'm about to say no trophies, but let's move on. Because honestly, if they were making trophies, if they were, getting trophies, if they were getting, accomplishment, if they were getting, rewarded for something, they wouldn't be attacking. They wouldn't be so, mad. They wouldn't be so angry that you are happy, that you are receiving something, that you are receiving great news. And they're not. And that's what they. So what that tells you about them, how miserable they are. It's all because of your accomplishment, your dedication to something. It must be something great, because why else would they be attacking? This is beyond truth telling. This is beyond, having the truth exposed. Because something is declining. See, my bank card is declining right now because Netflix ain't getting shit. Not right now, maybe next week. But let's move on. Netflix is fine. Let's move on. It says causing unexplained body pain and numbness. So, they think that they have caused you, body pain and numbness, but they don't realize that's just an exercise, that's just test. Meanwhile, they're the one that's getting fucked up internally. Yeah. Them thinking that they claim credit over your success is the reason why they have nothing going on for themselves. It's the reason why they can't, think for themselves. How are they gonna claim something that's already yours? How can they claim something? How can they claim something that's already been owned or that's been given, like passed on? Legacy. You can't steal that if it's been given or inherited to someone, or if it has been passed down. You can't take that. That's within. That's a God-given, gift that was given to someone from somebody to pass along their legacy. You know, but they don't understand the power of legacy. They don't understand the power of structure, because they did. They would have it too. So them thinking that they're causing you to lose your appetite is them thinking wrong. Like I said, you could be faster. You could be getting, them out of your system. And I'm not talking about fasting in an unhealthy way. I'm talking about fasting in a healthy way. where you can just let your, chakras, align up fast and allowing your chakras to align. Because all of that posting things directed towards you instead of coming towards you directly is only showing that they want to be a part of a group or a family or a soul tribe that's already aligned, on a higher frequency level. The fact that they are still reacting, to low vibrational energies just like them, confirmation, is the reason why nothing is changing for them. Yeah, posting things directly towards you and not coming towards you is only showing that they are not ready for a change. Yeah, and them thinking that they are causing an explained big accident is only transforming you more. This is how you break a heck. This is how you break the heck. Because you are not easily intimidated. You are not easily timid. Remember the voice cry. You are not easily timid. You are not easily intimidated. That's what they want you to feel. This is what they want. Feel that they can stop you, silence you, and it's like, no. They ass back the fuck up. Yeah, because them thinking that they can cause, chaos and fight in your love connection is only making them feel more chaotic. So they're not causing shit. The only thing they're doing is destroying themselves, hurting themselves, losing themselves in the process while they're doing it. And they wonder why. They wonder why they're not changing. They wonder why. So they can't blame you because you have received or you have earned your blessing. And they wonder why God is not blessing them. It could be a reason. It could be for many reasons. And they think that you are attacking them. They think that you are doing this and that. No. Sometimes some people that just don't like the truth. The truth hurts. The truth is the real curse breaker. And that's what they can't stop. They might as well just find something to do. Go on about their life. Yeah, and you're gonna continue to stay firm, still, and wide awake, indecisive. Not indecisive, decisive. So stand firm in your, action. Stay firm and sticking up for yourself and not backing down. Yeah, and that's when real miracles come in. Dreams come true. Get what you want. Dreams come true when you release, when you remove people, places, and things that no longer align with your energy or your soul. Miracle. So be prepared to receive the miracle. Focus on the pie. Focus on the blessing. Not this bullshit right here. And lies and weak alibis. Yeah, because you are going to vibrate higher. It's about decoding the messages or decoding, the angels. That's not the way. You know what I mean? Like decoding the numbers with the angels. Someone good with data backup, digital. I also heard digital marketing. Sometimes thinking about a marketing team. Someone who's a good marketing expert. So be prepared to receive miracles because dream does come true. So regardless of this, yeah, they're just not because they can't bring you down like they thought they could. They can't stop you from moving forward. No, they can't stop you from transforming. They can't stop you from shifting. No, and they damn sure can't definitely swap you. So it's difficult, ain't it? When you're not living, yeah, when you're living and when another individual comes along trying to live your life, they try to step in your shoes or live in your shoes. They don't understand what you have gone through and what you have experienced to get to that level. Or they don't understand how humiliated you're supposed to be, and how many times you have been bullied. Regardless of that, they don't realize how much you have been through in order for that next level. And some people really think that shit is easy. It's not. Until they walk in your shoes. Until they are living your experience that you have already went through. Let them think that they are destiny swapping. Let them think that they are snatching some shit away from you. Let them think that they are blocking your blessing. Let them think that God is allowing them to think that they can snatch it up. And it's like, no. Take your power all the fuck back. None of that. Not tolerating it. No. Answer is not. Matter of fact, let me see what it is. You just never know. Yeah. Yeah, because the psycho, crazy, exes, ex-friend, ex-co-worker, whoever the fuck this is, childhood friend, this could be anybody. They won't let go, they can't let go, they can't stop watching, they can't stop licking, they can't stop being a psycho. The psycho that sometimes they pull on these cards. You know, like, yeah, that's how you go deeper. Is to know who's crazy and who's not. Who's more stable, who's more mentally stable, and who's more mentally unstable. That's how you can see the difference. Moving on. Yeah, this is them. Reckless love, reckless sex. Yeah, and that's why they act the way they act. Where they can't get any, so that's why they act the way they do. But they can't top it, they can't hit it, man or woman. Or because you don't want to have sex with them. Or you don't want, to be all up in, obviously all up in them, all up on them. If you know what I mean, that what makes them, that what drives them crazy. Even when you're not giving it to them, even when you choose not to, that would make them more crazy. I'm like, how the fuck you mad at me because I ain't giving you none? Or I don't wanna mess with you, or I don't wanna, be part of your love triangle. What the fuck they do that? So that you gonna be more psycho? I don't think so. That's karmic ties. Karmic ties. And for someone that wants to cut your tongue off, say that you can shut up. No. And this is someone that want you to lay on your back all day and not do nothing, not speak, not just do nothing. They just want you to sit there. They just want you to cry. They just want you to, you know, feel down and low. And it's like, no, don't do that. Remember this. Remember when if it happened the first time. Remember how you reacted the first time, and then reflect on how it happened. The next time or the third time. It's all about how you react to it. That's how you know there's something beyond within them that they must fit. It's just a karmic lesson that needs to be learned. Yeah. Spiritual gift. Yeah. This is someone that is acting a fool because of your gifts. Or something that you're good at. Or something that you are talented for. You don't have to be spiritual gift. This could be any type of gift that you have or any talent that you have. And it's making this person go loco for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. Because they're a jackass. Yeah, they could be reflecting. They could be looking back on memories, on old memories. Yeah, because something has triggered them, or they feel triggered because something is closing, or they should about learning past life lesson. Yeah, someone could be having feelings about something, or they're feeling uncertain about something. Something is too late, and this is why they want to come in and pretend like they love you, or fake like they love you. No, too late. Time's up. Time's up. This is someone that wants to pop the question. This could be someone that you have called off. I'm about to say called off. I'm about to say called off an engagement on, or someone could call off a wedding, whatever, or a relationship because someone's been psycho, or someone saw someone's true colors, and that will lead to you on a journey, of your path, of your talent, of your God-given goals. But let them act psycho. Let them live in that psychotic mindset because it shows how obsessed they are. It shows why they are obsessed with you. It shows why they are obsessed with your, you know, talent or beauty or, or you just being handsome, regardless. It don't have to be about league. It's all about your accomplishment. That's all it is. Your accomplishment. You just celebrating yourself. You just being you. You just receiving all the miracles. Because you have followed your path. You have followed the way. Did they? No. Because if they did, they would not be, attacked. Trying to get your miracles. Trying to block your miracles. Because you don't want, any parts of that triangle that they put you in or they tried to put you in. Yeah, so continue to meditate, continue, to grow. Continue to fight for your own well-being regardless of this crazy lunatic, crazy ex, crazy lover, crazy whoever they are. Let them figure out why they're so angry on themselves. Let them go figure that shit out by themselves elsewhere. Because time is up. It's too late. over. Yeah, something significant about Monday. Something can happen on Monday. You this crazy ex that is obsessed that can't let go. Something's gonna happen on Monday. Autumn. Something significant about autumn, the fall. In January. January 18th could be significant. Yeah. Didn't I just say didn't I just say January 18th could be significant? That's how you know. And that's what they feel. They don't sometimes when I say things I don't mind just pop up. So I mentioned January 18th and before I said January 18th, it says within 18 months. Let's move on. At dawn. So we have between 3 to 5 a.m. January 18th could be significant on 3 to 5 a.m. Something could have happened in the fall. So maybe I also heard September. September 18th could be significant. But let's move forward. Something significant about a jet. Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Hell no, I'm not accepting this shit. This crazy ex, psycho, reckless love comic. No, I'm not accepting that shit. But I am going to love my own shadow to realize what I have, experienced. You know, so it's all about loving your own shadow. Oh no, I'm out there, but your own, at least. And it says twin flame. Yeah, that's all it is. This could be like a comic twin flame connection, or this one was a comic twin flame love. It's comic. It's past life. It's just a lesson to teach you. You know, to show you. It says this. It says this person is your mirror, so this is why this connection feels so sacred to you. I don't think so. Not. It says reckless twin flame. At least it's someone that's very reckless with their mouth, with their words, with their actions, with their interaction. Or this could be someone. This could be the shadow version of yourself. This could be like the dark twin flame version of yourself, who you once were. You know, when you were, unsatisfied and happy, unaware. Until you meet a new, and a better twin flame is nothing like this past karmic twin flame or so, flame that mirrors the same thing as you. Regardless of you know, what they are mirroring. They're just mirroring the shadow version of you. They're not mirroring the healed version, the happy version of you, the balanced version. They're not, yeah, they're not. So something significant about the twin flame. This could be like a twin flame journey. Just, this twin flame journey is a mess. Because why it has to be so reckless? They're no damn twin flame. If it has to be a reckless, if it has to be destruction, that's not a twin flame. That's just a karmic lesson that needs to be learned so that once you go through it again, you wouldn't have to, you know, chase after it or go after it. You just have faith. I don't think I wish I would have faith in someone that's just reckless as this. I don't think so. But I am gonna have faith in, new connection, new love, better love. Amazing one at that. Did y'all just shifted the energy? No. Just have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. And this is what they try to stop. A real, twin flame journey. It's a twin flame journey. A real twin flame connection. A real love connection. Or a soul connection. Or a soul tribe connection. This is what they try to break. They try to get you to be in the shadow. Or to expose your shadow so they don't realize you're not living in the shadow anymore. Why live in the shadow when you can just live in the light? Like, who wants to live in that life? Like, that life is so chaotic. Who wants to live in the fucking shadow? With shadow ass energies that's doing shadow shit. And they wonder why their life is not receiving any miracle. ain't that ain't that some shit? Ain't that funny? And they expect you to have faith in them. But no. I'm not saying not have faith in nuclear and new law. I'm saying don't have faith in this crazy ass motherfucker. Whoever this lunatic is. Don't have faith in this person. No, I'm not talking about this person. Hell no. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about new love. Have faith in that. Just because one is bad, one is destructive, doesn't mean they are all destructive. There's a difference. That's how you know. Why be destructive? Why go back and forth with the lunatic when you can just go back with when you can just go back and forth with someone who is lovable, genuine, amazing, authentic, transparent, honest, you know, and then you can just like let's move on. That's something. I don't like getting some people just don't understand. It's like, have you ever just met someone after you left an ex or a bad situation, and then you look at that person, you look at the new person, you be like, where was you all my life? You know? That's how it is. Like, why would I go back and forth, fight with someone when, and I'm looking at my new person like, do you see how fine he is? Do you see how handsome he is? Why am I gonna fight over it when look how handsome this man is? Look how fine this man is, or look how beautiful this woman is, or look how fine she is. Regardless of the look, I'm talking about like their intellect, mind-wise, brains overlooked, if you know what I mean. Like, do you see anything I'm about to be fighting, going back and forth with you? Like, do you see how fine he is? Do you see how fine she is? Sorry about it. Like in general, like generally speaking, like you have to really think like that. Like there's plenty of fishes, there's plenty bait in the fucking sea. So next, wait, you think I'm about to waste my energy, waste my 11 on some lunatic because they're mad, they are unhappy. I don't think so. No, there's too many good men and good women out there to be fighting over a lunatic, to be fighting for a lunatic. Like, what? I don't think so. Moving on. That's why they say choose your lover wisely. Choose your lovers wisely. Because that's when real balance comes in. That's when real balance comes in. You have that real love, that real thing going on, and no one can stop it. No one can break it, even if they wanted to. Because it's being balanced. It's going to balance out. Got feelings, never lie. Let's move on. Balance is key to a harmonious life. Because have you been fanatic to adjust how you spend your time and energy to ensure you maintain a healthy equilibrium? Now, balance is key. Balance is definitely key. So, what the fuck is this trying to balance out from flame journey? And this is someone from the past that wants to balance and sit out. Or balance how something was once, It's crazy. You know what I mean? Then says trust and observe. Something significant about scholarships that just popped up. But let's move on. Something about taking the next step with confidence. Because your intuition is quietly guiding you. But sometimes you need to pay more attention to small changes around you. Something about the CEO of Roblox to be significant. Or something significant about Roblox. Or someone could be the CEO of something. It was someone. Let's move on. To trust what you see. This is one hell of a, crazy ass twin flame journey. It has to be, because ain't no way this is a real twin flame journey. If it has to go through, or we have to go through crazy exes, crazy friendships, crazy lovers, crazy spouses. This can't be reality. But something's being balanced out. Something is being fair. Something is being, mutual. So, regardless of, the attack regardless of who is involved, who put their foot in it. Just know that the shit is being done. It's being done so the correct way. And all it takes is patience, discipline, and timing. Perfect timing. So, regardless of this individual, group, liars, weak alibis, focus on the blessing. Focus on the blessing. Don't focus on the liars. Focus on the blessing. Focus on the miracle. Regardless of, like I said, the lies, your weak alibis. Focus on the bigger picture. Focus on the part. Now, that's how you receive miracles. Keeping your vibration higher. Not focus on this, but also be aware. Also be aware. Don't focus on this, but also be aware of it. Keep your eyes open for it. Trust and observe it. Your spidey senses are not lying to you. Focus. So, regardless, you know, of this individual, whoever they are, confirmation, that bill is about to come the fuck off. 38. So, time to chill. So, just keep your eyes open. Because the love triangle that they want you to be a part of ain't happening. Or this could be someone's life, someone's story. Some people they like it, but the ones that don't, the ones that are not tolerating it, knows. So, see beyond that bill, see beyond that fake smile. Read between the lines. See beyond, that mask. Just see beyond and just see them for who they really are. Accept it, embrace it, and move on. Why add more when you can just balance your own life? Focus on your own shadow. But some people don't understand that, but let's move forward. Regardless of this, keep your eyes on your own miracles. Your own blessings, because dream does come true. The more you believe in yourself, the more others will believe in you. If you are focused, if you are dedicated, if you are aware. If someone is being squeezed and manipulated, or they felt manipulated or squeezed in or backed in at one point or at one time, like, they could be mad at you because you made your dream come true. Confirmation. And they didn't. So, focus on the prize, focus on the miracle. Kill them with kindness. That makes them more mad. That really pisses them off. When you kill them with kindness, they hate that shit. So continue to do so. Don't let their unhappiness stop you from being happy just because they are unhappy, they are unsatisfied, because they can't see, you know, beyond that bargaining. So just because they are unhappy, don't let them